What if they are not your destiny, but relief disguised as love? You call it love because they're kind, because they treat you better than anyone ever has. But better than your past isn't the same as destiny. It's just the first time that you're not being hurt. So you hold on to them and you tell everyone, this must be true love. This must be what true love is. But you see, this love, the one that you're experiencing right now, is surface level because your nervous system is still calibrated to your childhood trauma, to the version of you that learned, this is all I'm worth. This is all I can get. This is my life now. And on one hand, surface level love is amazing. It feels safe, seen, heard, wanted, chosen, all of this and more. It feels like a dream come true, doesn't it? Especially if you've never experienced this level of care and kindness before. But what if? What if this was just the start of what was truly written in the stars for you? A wake up to this transformational love, the kind that sees all of you, lifts you up, and expands your life in ways you never thought possible. It's a love that challenges you, grows with you, supports your highest self, and feels completely aligned with your soul. You see, this is what becomes possible when you recalibrate a nervous system that's been stuck in old patterns. It means this. No more, oh, but we match each other. We have so many things in common. They're attentive. They're so nice. And we get on so well. But this, with the depth that you always deeply desired, a love that elevates you in every area of your life, expands alongside you, holds themselves accountable, and grows their own life, engages in mutual evolution, where both of you rise, and so much more. This is exactly the kind of love that lasts and transforms and fuels your full potential. But what if you were asking yourself this? You know, these questions. So, what if you're just kidding yourself that you can have more? Confusing yourself with relief, disguised as love. You see, I stayed with someone for a very, very long time because of this very thing. Not because they're bad, not at all, but honestly, they weren't enough for me. That life wasn't enough for me. But I disguised their protection, their safety, their kindness, their as love, as enough because I'd never had that before. But what if what you call love with them is actually just settling because you feel now safe and protected for the first time in your life, seen and heard and chosen and wanted? You're being treated well for the first time. And because you've never had it before, your nervous system has now convinced you this is the bestest option. So you call it love. But what if this person came into your life simply to show you, yes, you can receive good treatment and I'm proof. But is this enough for the life that you're meant for? That one that you dream of, but you push deep within you, telling yourself you're being delusional. And if it is, then great. But if you are like I was, and then I stayed for years and years because of this, but they and that life wasn't enough for me. And it was scary to admit that and to finally have the life where I could have had it all. That was the scariest thought as well, thinking, could I actually have had it all? But I was settling for the 9 to 5, the family, the everything. And it wasn't for me. I really had a hard time coming to terms with that. But in the end, it just all happened. And I want to say here as well that I felt abnormal for wanting something different. I don't know anybody in my past that has done what I've done. I don't know anybody. That is how I was surrounded by the conditioning of the institutional mindset of this is what life looks like. This is every single person from my past is living this programmed life of how life should be, how life should be. And when you want to break free from that, you feel, or I did, I felt abnormal. I felt like that there was something wrong with me because I didn't want that life that they were living. I wanted something different. I didn't know what it was that I wanted yet, but I wanted something different. So when I look back on my past, I don't look back on it with a single moment of regret. But if you want more in life, in all areas of your life, not just love, then you see, settling for someone who doesn't challenge you positively, people who don't expand you, who just exists beside you. This is the life that you will experience like I did. And sometimes it takes this recognition by asking yourself, is this truly my alignment, my lot? Is this love? Or is this simply comfort, safety from what I was experiencing? Or even just, is this enough for me? Not always an easy question to ask or to admit yourself because you know that you're not a bad person, that they're not a bad person, not at all. But this is the life that you've created. And if you're disguising unfulfillment with happiness and gratitude for what you do have, but deep down, you want more, you really are like, I was then sick of the life that you've created, feeling like there was no escape, trapped, because believe me, I felt that too. I thought this was my lot forever, and that terrified me, and I was so unhappy. I had to always have something to look forward to, buying new clothes, booking holidays to keep me feeling like it's gonna be okay now. Now I've got this, it's okay. But I was kidding myself for nearly a decade, over a decade. Now, I don't want that for you. Life is too short. So if you're still listening, then I know this is you that I am talking to. And if you don't know me, I am Natalie Dance, and I created my business, this channel, as the pennies drop to help people just like you. So you no longer suffer or settle in a life that wasn't meant for you. So you can expand into the version of you that you were born to experience and to be. So, welcome. And if you are coming back, as always, it's such a pleasure to have you here. And you can find out more about me and my deep inner healing coaching solutions below or in my bio. So, whether you've begun your healing journey or not, or like me, then just simply know this deep down that in many areas of your life, you're still settling, even though it's better than before, then stop just for a moment, just stop. Take a real moment and think. Maybe pause this video, go for a walk in nature and come back to this video and ask yourself this. What do I actually want for myself, my life, and why am I blocking myself from having it? The answers will come in the stillness, in the silence, and or by journaling, because the truth is this, in almost every area of life, the answer becomes, I am living a life I created and thinking this was my lot instead of the life I truly want. And all because of fear. Fear of what if this is all I can get? What if I end up alone? What if it doesn't work out? What if I lose everything? What if I end up with nothing? What if I fail? But then I say, what if it did work out better than you could imagine? And what if you were on your deathbed right now as an old person, having settled in one or all areas of your life? What would that version of you be saying? If only I trusted myself enough to give it a go. My family are huge settlers, generations and generations and generations of them. And guess what? I used to be one of them too. I did. I was a settler. I settled in jobs that I didn't like, detested, relationships that were horrendous, friendships that were cruel, lack of money, horrendous beliefs about myself, the treatment and behavior from people, how I was spoken to, how I saw myself, how I allowed myself to live, even like things like hairdressers, dentists, accountants, literally everything, how I treated myself and my body. And most painfully, I settled in love. Honestly, I look back now, and whilst the journey wasn't easy, because you have to let go of that version of you and that life that you've created to receive what you do truly want, fulfillment in all areas of your life. And I wouldn't change my past for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world or this journey for the world. Every relationship, friend, job, negative comment, put down, everything got me to here today to help you all to live a life fulfilled within, for who I am and without, for how I choose to live my life, not the way I used to live with a dysregulated nervous system. You see, what I was doing was I was carrying past generational patterns of lack, settling in all areas of my life. So when anyone who was kind showed up, I grabbed hold of it. And the one that I'm talking about, I did that for 10 years. 10 years. And I wasn't happy, but I was safe. I was secure. I had received such lack of care and kindness from my childhood. I mistook good treatment for love because I had never been shown better, because I didn't know better. So that became my lot. And this was the family pattern, settling and mistaking comfort for love, mistaking how others lived as how I should live, carrying pattern after pattern after pattern of hustle and grind and settling in relationships, from my family of generations, generations. I can see it all. I can see it all, but not me and not anymore. And if you are a high achiever, even if your life doesn't reflect it yet, you know that you want more. Therefore, you're a high achiever and you are hungry for more, more than the norm, more than what the others, the settlers, are receiving in life. You want more, and that's okay. You want more in love, money, success, business, your career, your body, your lifestyle, how you live, where you live, your home, how you love, what you receive. Then this is the right video for you. Keep listening. So if you're ready for more, truly ready, it's not actually about taking physical action right now. It's about this, allowing yourself to marinate in what you're now bringing up to the surface, the dreams of the life that you wish for yourself as a little girl or a little boy, however you identify yourself. It's about just for your mental well-being to recognize that what you're settling in is not enough, and that's okay. That's not selfish, it's finally self-honoring and putting your needs first, maybe for the first time. But to step out of a life while safe but not fulfilling, you must be ready to let go of the version of you that settles, whether comfortably or uncomfortably. And if you're ready to rise above the matrix, breaking free from conditional institutional beliefs, the program about how you must live your life, and this is your lot, if you're ready to heal generational patterns and bloodline trauma, to finally step into the life that you know is meant for you, to become the version of you that can hold it, that knows that they deserve it, then keep listening, because what if this were your life right now? So take a deep breath, close your eyes if it feels safe to do so, and imagine this: a transformative love with depth and growth, a thriving career, infinite abundance, a beautiful home, living out your childhood dreams and passions, living free, financially free, a body you feel proud of, friendships that expand you, a business that supports your destiny, winning the lottery, whatever it is, a life that feels like your soul peace, safety, expansion. What does this look like when you detach yourself from the dysregulated nervous system, a system that has only ever known as this is as good as it's going to get, and you step into this is a life I came here to experience, that I came here for. And this isn't just my story, it's the story of anyone who decides to choose themselves, to choose to stop settling, to recalibrate their nervous system, and to release generational patterns after pattern after pattern after pattern. Every client, student, and participant in the Healed Heart Blueprint, including myself, has moved from comfort disguised as love to true alignment, abundance, and transformational relationships. And this isn't luck, and this isn't coincidence. It's universal law, and it works for anyone that is truly ready to receive it, to be consistent and diligent in the practices. And if it worked for me and my clients, it will work for you too. So if you're new to this journey to healing, then begin with the Collective Unlimited, which is a space to explore, awaken, and to start seeing what's truly possible for you. It's the first step to freeing yourself from decades and generations of old patterns. But if you're ready to truly ready to step fully into your highest version, the life you want to receive the love, the money, support, and the abundance at your highest level, to break free from those patterns, no more settling, then the Healed Heart Blueprint or the Be Love program is your next step. Because inside you'll find the full blueprint of 7 modules, which will guide you through each release of each pattern. Or in the Be Love program, you will find how you can access your subconscious to get to the deepest, most darkest, most negative belief that you're holding on to about yourself, which is controlling the reason why you're still living that life, and to free yourself from it. And you will also learn in phase 2 of the Be Love program how to manifest with some extremely powerful Never Got Out techniques. Every day you delay the life that you truly want is another day spent settling. The life that you've always wanted isn't just possible, it's ready for you today. Those desires are there because they want you to experience it. So don't wait another day, a month, or a year of settling. Life goes past so very quickly. Give yourself a chance to live what you have always wanted to become, what you've always wanted to experience, your dreams, bringing them into your reality. Allow yourself to have the life that you dreamed of because you deserve it, simply because you deserved it. I'm Natalie. Thank you so much for being here. I truly hope that this is the video that you need to awaken you to the truth, for you to finally step into the version of you, to experience those desires, those dreams that you've pushed down so deeply, so you can bring them to the surface and hold them in your hands. If you would like to find out more about the Collective Unlimited, the Healed Heart Blueprint, or the Be Love program, or join my Badass Manifestors community, which is my members only channel with over 2.5 years of unseen exclusive content from me, which now includes monthly Q&A sessions with me too. As a part of the Badass Manifestors community, then all you need to do is click the links below this video or in my bio. And as always, you guys, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back very, very soon.